Wow, it is another Thursday, and I'm so happy and grateful for another opportunity to be here and to see my friends, my followers, and to just get to know how we are doing. And as my routine, I come here with a guest just for the guests to share with us their experience, their stories, their journey on how they have been doing this digital business and how it is helping them. And first, if you are just hopping in for the very first time, I would really like to introduce myself. I'm Mercy. I'm the face behind this page, and thank you so much for following me. I'm so happy that you people just take your time to be with me here. And today, I have a very special guest in the house. She is Kenyan, my Kenyan sister, all the way from UK, and she is busy. She's a mom. She's also a digital mentor, a digital coach. She's a surveyor, and let me not just preempt everything about her. So allow me to bring her in. Teresia, karibu sana, welcome. And just please go ahead and introduce yourself to our lovely viewers tonight.
Asante sana. You know that sometimes people tell me, I never hear you speak our national language. So, Asante
Mhm,
sana. My
mhm.
name's Teresia Nyambura Jogona. I am a quantity surveyor by profession, and I'm a wife, a mom of many children. And I say that because I raise many children in my house. So sometimes I find myself with five of them, sometimes there are three. Right now we are three. So right now I'm a mom of three. So and I have been in the UK for the past now going to 10 years, but before I used to live in Germany. I'm a Kenyan born, and I schooled in Kenya until I finished my high school. And my parents sent me to Germany to go for my further studies. And I think nikakwama UK, ama nikakwama Europe. Yeah, that is me.
Wow, wow, thank you. I like that bit about children because for me, I don't have any biological children, but I can tell you
Mhm.
my house is always full of children. Some call me
Oh.
auntie, some call me teacher. They give me
Mhm.
all sort of names. So I can see we really, really relate so well. So you have told us that you went to UK to study, and you were studying a quantity survey.
Yes.
Did you finish quantity survey? Did you get a job, or what happened?
Yes, I did. Actually, when I left Kenya, I went to Germany to study business administration. It was a degree. And after I did the university for 2 years, I dropped because I had so many on my shoulders, and I sacrificed for my education so that I could raise up my siblings and I could see them through the basic education, primary school and high school. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I got married at the age of 29, I remember my husband asking me, "Why did you come to Europe?" And I told him my story, and he was like, "You know what? You have to be a leader by example." And he said, "Those kids are going to get to a university level. And of course, because you're seeing them through education, they will come for your advice to know what they would study and your experience and all that. And it would not be beautiful to say that I had to drop." And they might drop as well because they will be like, "She dropped anyway." And
Mm-hmm.
he asked me what I loved doing, and I love mathematics. And he's the one actually who told me about doing a degree in quantity surveying. So I went back to uni as a mature student at the age of 30. And that is when I left Germany to come and study in UK now, as I got married.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back to uni for 3 years, and I did a degree in quantity surveying and finished with a first class honors. And I
Mm-hmm.
got a job with with the council here in the UK, and I worked there for 2 years until I got my last born child. And I was like, you know what? I want this child to be different, because when I was studying, when I was going to work, and I had my firstborn child, the issue was I'm taking him to school very early in the morning, waking up at 7 and making sure that waking up early so that he can be school at 7, then picking him up at 6 in the evening. And I felt like I don't know my child at all, because I would only see him 28 days in a year. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that the day that you would spend a whole day, because those were my only holidays in a year. And when I got my last born child, they have a difference of many years. So I felt like, you know what, this should be different. I should get to know this little child. And that was the urge that made me feel like I want to do something different. Not because I hated my quantity surveying job. Actually, I loved it. But then I was like, I'm not being a pleasant mom. And that was the bait that pushed me. And again, when I went on my maternity leave for a whole year, I started searching because I'm used to doing so many different things. And I found myself at home. I was like, what am I supposed to be doing for a whole year? So I started
Mm-hmm.
looking for things that I could do, burnt my fingers until I got to this business.
Wow, wow. I know many of us can really relate to. We are busy moms, we are chasing after our jobs and we are missing out on our children's milestone.
Yeah.
And this is what prompted Teresia to start searching and searching and searching, and finally she ended up with a digital business.
Yeah.
Teresia, thank you so much for that. And I know that in this business, you are a digital mentor and as well as a coach. So please tell us, what is the difference between that?
Between being a mentor and a coach.
Yes.
When you join the business, you get to mentor other people because we have a training which is step by step training. So
Mm-hmm.
you're taught how to do the business. There is step by step training, and then after you start mentoring people, you get to a level where you're taught to be a coach. You do the training. You do an exam. You know, I thought when I finished university that was the end of me doing exams. I do another exam so that I can
Mm-hmm.
become a coach. And when you
Mm-hmm.
qualify, that is your
Mm-hmm.
first, second, the first stream of income is when you join the business and you start earning. Then when you
Mm-hmm.
get to a level where you become a coach, that is your second stream of income. Because I keep on telling people that our business have 5 streams of income. And
Mm-hmm.
they're like, what exactly do you mean? And I'm telling you, when I became a coach and I realized I was looking forward to be a coach. One, I wanted to be in a position because coaches are like the gatekeepers in our community, whereby you get to advise and have one-on-one talk with someone before they even start the business, and you get to know why do they want to join the business. You get to have that interactive conversation, and you can exactly examine uh, what kind of qualities does this person have. And I realized that it was going to be so good for my business building it. And I thought, or I saw the benefit. Everybody is enticed by money whenever we are doing any business. I felt like I want to be a coach. I want to have that second stream of income. But then I
Mm-hmm.
realized, my goodness, the responsibility that comes with it. Because
Mm-hmm.
this person, you're going to be helping them build their business, and it's not an easy job. You build a team. Right now, I think I have a team that is almost going to 100 people,
Wow.
and it's overwhelming. But then overwhelming in a good way, because
Mm-hmm.
I get to do things that I never thought that I could do. I
Mm-hmm.
get to experience how to work with so many different characters and different ways of growing my business, and just being there, seeing your business grow and flourish is just a blessing. So being a coach doesn't stop you from being a mentor. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like you get now a double job. So I
Mm-hmm.
was a mentor at the beginning, but then became a coach. So now I'm a coach and a mentor to so many people, which is just amazing. And it's only where you have been taught even more. What does the business entail? So you can be able to help others so that they don't fail in their business. And that is the beauty about our business. You always have somebody to reach out to whenever you get to a place where you feel like, I don't know how to do this. You are allocated a mentor and a coach. Sometimes there are two, because maybe that person has not become a coach yet. But then you have someone to reach out to every time, 24/7, because we have a community that is shy of 120,000 people from all over the world. When I joined the business 21 months ago, if I can calculate well, because I joined in August 2020, uh, I realized that we were only 56,000 people. And now we are 118. Just that span of time, it's the fastest growing community that we have. And it's a blessing in my life because that is my source of inspiration. I just love it. So I hope
Wow.
I explained the difference between a coach and a
Yes, yes,
business.
very, very well. You are a coach. You have just nailed it. And I love the way you have put it out. Because, yes, guys, even us, we are here on the online space, but still on the online space, we are still diversifying.
Yeah,
We are just not on one income stream.
yeah,
We
yeah,
have five. So you
exactly.
have you have a variety to choose from. And this means that you are just not putting your eggs in one bag.
In one basket.
So
Yeah.
you are just not like even if you are having your traditional job or you are having your plan A, it
Yeah.
should not just be plan A. You should
Yeah.
have something else on the side that you are doing. Try to diversify whatever you are doing.
Yeah.
Then Teresia, you
Hmm.
have been in this business, you have said for 21 months.
Yeah.
What was that aha moment? Because I know everybody is always that's something that excited you in this.
You know, I usually tell people that starting a business, what makes you feel like I need another stream of income is that money that is going to come
Mhm,
in.
mhm,
And everybody is like, this online business don't work. And remember, I had been scammed before and I lost a lot of money. But then
mhm,
I felt like I still know that there are people who are being successful on their online business, and I just need to find the right business. So I kept praying and searching until I got to this business. And what I say is that, of course, I love the fact that you look at your account and the money coming in is more than the money that used to get in when I was employed. That is amazing for me because, of course, I'm home with my children. I'm the one who take them to school. I'm the one who pick them up. I'm the one cooking, and I'm the mother. In the UK or in Europe, and I think it's almost in everywhere in diaspora, you don't have a house help. You're the
mhm,
mother, you're the one doing the roundly, you're everything in that
mhm,
house. And I'm
mhm,
able to do that because I
mhm,
don't postpone, because I don't have now my 9 to 5 job. So it's this particular job that I do, and I do it 24/7.
mhm,
So what I say is that apart from the monetary benefit, the
mhm,
other things that are priceless, things that you can't just buy with money, that time
mhm,
with my children, to me,
mhm,
are more
mhm,
important than even any money that I'm getting, because just seeing my children grow, being there for them, going on vacation and realizing if they close on summer, I can be able to take a flight the following day, go to Kenya and stay there for 6 weeks, and my business is still in Kenya with me, learning with me. I'm not asking for permission from any boss. To me, that gives me joy.
mhm,
Being in a
mhm,
position to see someone who, like, I have seen so many mothers calling me and telling me, Teresi, I just want to be in a position like you are. And I'm like, you know what? You just need to have a burning desire. And
mhm,
it's not a get rich quick scheme, because so many people don't want to hear the truth. This is a new business. You're building a business that you're going to pay taxes at the end of financial year. It's a legitimate business. And I
mhm,
tell people that you're not going to be a millionaire tomorrow. But if you put in the work, I can guarantee you that you can be a millionaire at some point,
mhm,
depending on the work that you're putting in and depending on how God is going to bless you.
mhm,
So I say that I just feel joy because even after doing my degree and getting a career and feeling like this is what I have been looking for, and being that leader that I wanted to be, or example to my brothers and sisters, I realized that I wasn't fulfilled. I was in the office, and every break, I still felt that there's something else. There's something else that I want to fulfill. I have a burning desire. And when I got this job, now that fulfillment that I have, that when I go to bed, I feel like that was my calling. This is it. And it feels like this because I see someone coming in a business or thinking, I don't know what to do in life. I cannot make it in life. And then they start the business, you mentor them, you coach them, and you see them flourishing, changing, not even being shy. Because I can tell you that the first time that I was interviewed, I had to drive to my coach's house because I did not believe that I can do it alone. And I had that sweat that you feel very sharp
Yeah.
when I saw that button that says live, and I was like, I can't do this. But now realizing that, you know what? It doesn't matter whatever weaknesses you have. You don't have to be an expert in whatever. You don't have to be a tech savvy. The only thing you need is your big why. Why do you need a change? Why are you even looking for another stream of income? I was looking for only one stream of income and I got five, Mercy. Is that not a blessing?
It
So
is. It
just
is.
that fulfillment to me was my aha moment, that I just got to the place that I have always been looking for. Because when I was back in Germany, I used to do so many different kind of mini jobs because I didn't have qualifications back then. But then my brothers needed to be paid school fees for. My parents needed some help from me. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? I used to ride bicycles so that I can get from one restaurant to the other just to go and do the cleaning. And now I get to a point where somebody comes in and tells me I don't even have time to sleep. But then I tell them, as long as you put in the work in this business, you can get that time to sleep as well, because we have automated systems that can be performing the business for you while you're sleeping. And to me, that those are my aha moments. So if you ask me of aha moments, I'll continue giving you, because there are so many, and there are those things that are not even tangible. They are not things that you can put value to them. And that is what makes me happy every single day. I wake up looking forward. I don't even need an alarm. But funny enough, I wake up earlier than I used to work. I used to do when I was going to work. Why? I love what I do. And I love seeing people grow in their businesses. For me, being there to assist them. And you work with people from different backgrounds. Some are in Europe, some are in the US. The time difference. Sometimes it can be crazy, but it gives me that satisfaction, and that is what I was looking for.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. I know that resonates with so many of us because the many side hustles that we do, they involve us to be present. They
Yeah,
involve us maybe even to travel from places to places, have to monitor things and people. But this is a smarter way of working. As
yeah.
in, you can work on this business from wherever. Like me, when I come back from work, I
Mm.
can check on my business 2 3 hours. If I'm
Mhm.
tired, I just
Yeah,
go sleep
yeah.
and maybe wake up at 1 or 2, do 1 or 2 things. But if I'm working for another employer, it
Yeah,
means I have to be there present. I have to be there
exactly,
physically. But
exactly.
with this one, even when I'm visiting my family, my friends, I can
Mhm.
still check on my
Yeah,
business. I'm still
yeah.
having good time with my people, doing
Mhm.
the things that I love, but I'm still able to sneak in because I believe like we all have phones. We
Yeah.
are always checking, scrolling and scrolling. So I can use that time to kind
Yeah.
of check what's happening on my business. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can use that time to help somebody else get started. And I really agree that this is a smarter way of doing things. You really don't need to work hard. All
That
you
is
need to
true.
do is work smarter and
Yep,
beat the rest.
that
So
is true.
Teresa, is this business for everybody? Because people are always saying, this one, I'm not what. Is this business for everybody?
What I would say is yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
No to that person that gets to figure out or look for excuses why they cannot do something. And yes, for anybody who feels like if you can do it, if others are doing it, I can do that too. You don't need any qualifications. You don't need to have a degree, or you don't need to have whatever grade of education to do this business. Nobody is asking you for an interview before you even join the business. I used to hate looking for jobs because, Mercy, why did I go to university, or why did I go to that education, get a good grade, for you to come and interview me as if I am not qualified for. I hate looking for jobs. Anyway, I'm sorry to say that, but the point is
I
that
know it's frustrating. It's
it's
frustrating to look
frustrating.
for
And
jobs.
they even tell you that you don't qualify, and you're like, why? Why am I
Mm-hmm.
not qualified to do whatever
Qualified.
it
Like
is?
we have gone through the system. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We have studied the same thing. But then
Mm-hmm.
what I say is that they even ask you, like I'll give an example. When you come to the UK and you're looking for any kind of work, they tell you that we need to see your CV and we need 2 or 3 years UK experience. You just came to the UK. Where are you supposed to have gotten UK experience? Sometimes they tell you
It's
things that are
impossible.
impossible. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But in
Mm-hmm.
our business, as long as you have that belief, I have people that are in my business. I have business partners that are over 50 years, and
Mm-hmm.
they tell you that, Teresia, I don't know how to work with the computer. But I tell them, I will show you, as long as you can look at a video, because
Mm-hmm.
our training is step by step and it's video based. So as long as you can watch something which is telling you, click here, click here, click here, and then you do the same, then nobody cannot do this. I have one business partner that amazes me. He does his business on a mobile phone. He doesn't own a computer.
Mm-hmm.
But he did not have an excuse that I cannot do this business because I don't have a laptop. But he's doing it and he's succeeding at it. So what I tell people is that, let me tell you the truth. As long as you quit giving yourself excuses or
Excuses.
thinking that I'm not good at this, we learn skills every single day, and we have a step-by-step training. The reason why I failed in the previous business that I tried before coming here is because there was no manual, there was no a roadmap. Where you're told, do this, then after this do that, then it's like you're there, they give you a software and they tell you that it is going to do the magic. So you sit down and wait for a magic to happen, but nothing happens, because
Mm-hmm.
even if there is any software, you have to know how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And they were telling you how to do your website yourself and do the coding, and I was like, how am I supposed to do this? I don't even know. But then we get to a place where the technical stuff is done for us. Once you pay the $149, you're set. That is your part done of having the training, step-by-step training to follow, having the technical stuff done for you, the website, it is hosted for you, and you have automated emails, and all these things that are components of making a business work is done for you. So you just need to be present. Just as you said, we don't have classes that you have to be there at this particular time. We have replays all the time. So you can do the business at your own time. If my own mother is in the business and succeeding at it, why should somebody come and tell me, Teresia, I can't do it? I have seen people in Kenya selling plots to start a business. Whereas I have seen others selling a plot to buy a car. You sell an asset to buy a liability. I don't get it. I don't get why people do that. But I have seen people selling something so that they can gather that capital to start a business, and then they succeed and be able to buy even 3 or 4 of those pieces of land. So the point is, so many people will come and tell you, I can't do it because I don't have the capital. Go and get a loan, because nobody had a capital when they were doing any business. Even those people who are learning successful digital businesses, especially if they were not born from a wealthy family. I come from a very humble background. I come from a village. I come from a place called Kenari in Kiambu. And I remember that we didn't even own a TV when I was growing up. So we used to go to the neighbor to peep at the holes of the house so that you can
Yeah,
see just a
the
screen of a
windows.
TV, how it looks like. But that did not stop me from believing in myself. And I used to dream that I'll be a pilot or a doctor. Back then at my age, we only knew being a doctor or a pilot, that is what is going to make you successful. Until I realized that I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to have a couple of streams of income coming in, even when I'm vacationing. And the business can be done by anybody with the right mindset. I went to a mastermind that we always have in the business, where you can catch up from when the business started. And one person said something that stuck in my head. He said, our business is a copycat business as long as you copy the right cat. So to me, I was like, what did he mean? And the point is, you have a manual. They say that success leaves footprints.
Footprints,
So
yes.
as long as you follow the people who are successful, and the integrity in our community is on another level. As long as you lead to someone who is succeeding and you want to know what it is that they're doing, they always share with you. Why? We do attraction marketing. You attract people who resonate with you. and that person who resonates with me doesn't resonate with you. So they say that in my language, I don't even know which language you come from or which tribe. In my language, they say itini nanagera nyeki, meaning when you go to graze somewhere, when you have cattle, the cows, ahead
Yes.
of cows, and you have this place where they are getting their pasture, like the grass, they will all be full up, but they're not going to finish that. The other one will not get enough. So
Mhm.
in our business is that everybody is there to help each other get successful. So who is looking for excuses why you cannot do this business? It's for anybody who wants to change their life. It can be done by anybody. How old you are or what kind of experience you have doesn't matter, as long as you have that drive and you're willing to put in the work. Just as you're saying, you have your normal job, but when you get home, you get that time to work on your business. So as long as you have that mentality that I want to succeed in this business and I'm gonna do whatever it takes, then you're good to go. You can do the business.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. I believe that is very true. It is your why that is pushing you.
Yeah.
If you don't have a strong why, then you'll not fail to have excuses.
Oh yes.
You'll find all sorts of excuses to make you not work. But if your why is strong, if you're looking for something that you can be able to do, a
Yeah.
plan B, if you have the legitimate reasons, for
Yeah.
sure, we
Yeah.
get help. You reach out to us and we'll be sure to help you. So this business is for everybody as long as you are above 18 and
Mm.
adults.
Yeah.
You are able to log in. And regardless, we don't have a time limit like
Mhm.
the corporate world, where in some countries they retire at 55, some 60, some
Yeah.
70. This one you can do it until 100, until 80, until the point you feel like, and it
Mhm.
is still transferable. You
Oh
can
yeah.
leave to your children. Your
Mhm.
your job you cannot leave to your children. I'm
Yeah.
a scientist. I
Yeah.
doubt if my children will love to do the science that I'm doing,
That
but
is true.
they can get into the business and they'll be sure to run to the second, third, and fourth
Yeah.
generation. So
Mhm.
it is also footprints that we are leaving behind. It is just not for us. Like Teresia, her mother is already there. She's there. The children will also be there. So it is something that is transferable
Yeah.
to generations
Mhm.
and generations. And as long as you have the right mindset that
Yeah.
you want to do it, then
Mhm.
for sure
Yeah.
you will do it. Let me just give a shout out to these awesome ladies who are watching us. Thank you. And thank you, Esther, for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I don't want to take much of your time, Teresia. I really appreciate. Maybe just tell our viewers, those who are skeptical, what
Yeah.
is this thing that you can tell them for those who are skeptical about the online business? I know people have been scammed, nasty things still happen on the online space.
Oh
So
yeah.
people are still like holding back, thinking that they are safe. What
Yeah.
can you tell them?
I'll say that take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith, pray about it, because and follow you follow your gut, because that is
Mhm,
something that will never lie to you. Of course,
mhm,
it lied to
mhm,
me and I went and I landed to the wrong hands. So we need God to guide us in this. But that is why I say take the leap of faith, because if you want to know what is behind the door, you got to open it so that you can know what is on the other side. But
mhm,
again, get to inform yourself, and we offer that in our business, because once you sign on your or when once people sign on your website, they will have a 90 minutes free workshop whereby it will explain to you about their $149. When they pay their $149, then they get the business model, everything that you need to know to start this business. Do your due diligence, then make up your mind, because at that point you're making it from an informed point of view. You have all the information that you need. Do your due diligence, go and research the company that we plug ourselves into, and you will make that decision knowing, you know what, I have done my research and I have seen people. We have a community, of course. Once you pay the 149, you get into the community. I tell people that, especially for those people who are still taking care of their brothers and sisters or their family, and feel like my salary is not enough to take care of all the needs that I have, that is a point that you can plug yourself into this business, because to me it has been a blessing. Why? When I joined the business, I used to send money to my brothers and sisters, especially during the pandemic time. And what I realized is that if they can't get a visa to come to where I am so that they can earn that pound or go to US and earn the dollars, you can plug them into this business and they can work from Kenya and get paid in dollars and pounds. That is amazing. And
Mhm.
that has helped so many people, because you stop sending money to Kenya. And there is a saying that says, if you want to feed a person, teach them how to fish instead of, giving them a fish on a daily basis. So as long as you have a burning desire, just overcome your fears, because you have 30 days to make up your mind whether you want to continue with the business for whatever reason. If you feel like this is not my kind of a business, you have 30 days money back guarantee. You get your 149 back. So you have got nothing to lose. So that is my kind of way of telling people that get out of that comfort zone. If you want more in your life, then do more.
Yeah, that
An
is very.
entrepreneur is the
Mhm.
person who wants to be underpaid for the amount of work that they are doing now, to be in a
Mhm.
position to be overpaid such kind of money that somebody else would think is impossible to earn in an hour or whatever time. Because I look at the possibilities in this business and I'm like, this is a dream. I can get to a level where I would have worked until I'm 60 something, so that I can retire, and I can get that money within probably 5 years. So are you willing to put in 5 years of hard work to retire when you are at the age of 40s or whatever age you are? I have seen people who are 21, 22 in this business. By the time they put in their 5 years into the business, they will retire before they are 30. I wish I saw this business opportunity when I was 18. My goodness, I would be doing
I
safaris.
I truly relate to that. I always I wish even I saw it 2017,
Yeah,
2016.
yeah,
And I'm sure I could not be here, but I always say that was just the right opportunity. And I
yeah,
thank God for this opportunity that now that I'm in,
yeah.
I know I'll not get to 70, I'll not get to
Oh
70
yeah,
years,
yeah,
because that is
yeah.
when the dons here in Kenya retire 70. I know I'll not get to 70.
My
I need
goodness.
I need to enjoy my life too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much, Teresia, for
You're
sharing.
welcome.
I'm
Yeah,
so glad and blessed to have you tonight.
you're
And
welcome.
for our viewers, those who tuned in and those who will be watching the replay, in case you have any question, in case you just feel free to reach out to me, to reach out to Teresia, and we'll be sure enough to guide you through this enjoyable process. And I'm sure
Yeah.
you love it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This moment, I'd just like to say bye bye
Mhm.
and God bless you. And it was such a pleasure having you on my show. God
It
bless
was an
you.
honor to be here. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Thank
God bless
you.
you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.